Can you understand the frustrations and the feelings of these thousands of people who've been demonstrating across Europe this weekend, some of them claiming they're living under a health dictatorship?
I can very much understand it. And that's just really the tip of the iceberg because most people who feel this sense of fatigue, this tiredness, this feeling that the pandemic is never going to end, the restrictions are never going to end, most of them aren't out on the streets and aren't really voicing their frustration. So I think we have to really take these demonstrations seriously to understand what's at the heart of it and how do we address it.
Now, here in France, as thinking of Paris, the capital, the government has made it clear that people can go out now. So this lockdown across much of the country isn't really a lockdown, as it were, or as it was last year. What do you make of that approach?
Well, I think it's the right approach. I mean, it is better than it was last year when it was so draconian and people couldn't even leave their homes in France, Spain, and some other countries. So it is a step in the right direction. But they really need to explain, why they're reducing travel, why we have to take this seriously. And at the heart of that is that because transmission is increasing. We're not seeing the same levels of hospitalizations and deaths as we were before, which is making people, become complacent and relax a little bit. But we are seeing increases in cases, and that's a very dangerous situation with regards to the spread of variants that are more contagious, more virulent, so much more serious, and at the same time. New cases that can lead to that increase in hospitalizations and the pressure on the health system that we felt earlier in the year, last year.
Last year, many people were saying that this pandemic could be with us for a while, but perhaps not many people wanted to believe in it. Should we now be preparing for the worst case scenario and this could be with us for years, if not decades?
Well, we certainly need to realize and prepare for the fact that it's not going to be over by summer as we thought, maybe a year ago or half a year ago, and it's probably not going to be over by the end of the year. But I mean, at the heart of it is vaccinating faster. We need to vaccinate faster. We need to manufacture the vaccines faster, and we need to move beyond, the rows between the EU and the UK, where we try and secure vaccines, from another country. We all need to be working together to fight the virus by developing the vaccines faster and getting them not just in the EU and the UK, but all over the world. Because if no country, if no country has started their vaccination, then other countries won't be safe because of this risk of variants developing.